Welcome back to the Mindful Innovator Meditation Series. Today we're going to discuss measuring for success. Now, you've used your creativity, you applied collaboration, you shifted between divergent and convergent thinking. It is now time for you to harness the power of a great idea. Execution of an idea is more important than the idea itself, because that is the difference between an idea working or it not working. Have you ever had that feeling of regret where you would say to yourself, why didn't I realize this before? Or heard the saying, hindsight is 20/20? This happens quite often after measuring innovation. It can happen when you get to the end of the project and you realize that you were measuring wrong. Or something when you all of a sudden figured out you were testing the wrong concept entirely. This happens to all of us because we are so close to our work that we can't see the forest through the trees. When we are so ingrained in our work, it can be hard for us to see the correct approach, the correct thing to measure. But we can use mindfulness as a mental zoom lens to zoom in and out of the work that you are doing. It's important to stay zoomed in on our work most of the time for us to be successful. We need to get those details right. But you also need to periodically be able to zoom all the way out of frame to be able to see the full picture. Some that call it the 30,000 foot view. You got to be able to go between those two lenses. We will be using the 174 Hertz solfeggio frequency today to give us an increased level of concentration. So remember our 3 rules. First one is to have fun. We'll be back to using our imagination today. Find that quiet place where you won't be disturbed for a little bit. And let's just breathe. In through the nose, 4 seconds. Hold for 2 and out through the mouth for 4 seconds. Again, in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Feel the air passing through your nose as you breathe in. And the air passing your lips as you breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. I want you to think about a project that you're working on, an initiative, something that's going to change the organization. Once you find that project that you're working on, I want you to visualize it within your mind. It could be you looking at your desktop, it could be a product, a retail experience, whatever it is, just envision whatever the innovation is that you're working on in your mind. And answer this one question with one answer. What is the purpose of this project? Why am I doing this? And continue to breathe in through the nose Out through the mouth. And now visualize yourself zooming out of the project. From that really close-in project management level to a wider view. Maybe you're up in the sky. Maybe you're just standing further away from the project. And now, with you knowing the purpose of this project, what does success look like? Who does it help? Success could be as simple as selling more product, or it could be as complicated as helping someone with making their lives easier, and anything in between. Now that we know our purpose and we have zoomed out to see what does success look like and who are the people that we're helping, we can now ask ourselves some broader questions. How do I make sure that this project actually serves the purpose? Are the tests we're working on today helping us meet the purpose? What new tests do we need to add to make sure that we meet our purpose? And how do we measure this concept to make sure that it's meeting its purpose? What are those measures for success? We need to think long and hard before we actually pick out the right measure. See, measurements can be funny. Numbers are funny. You can always massage a number, use a different data point to tell the story that you want. But we don't want to do that. We want to be thoughtful, purposeful about the measures that we pick. And will that measure truly measure my success? Don't measure to make it true. Measure to see if it is true. Okay, come back to the breath one last time. Breathe in through the nose. Hold. And out through the mouth. And again, in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Now that we have gone through this exercise, I just want to summarize and recap everything that you have visualized. So, thinking about a project that you're working on, what is the purpose of that project? Just restate that purpose to yourself. And what does success look like, and who is this for? And at the end of the day, how are we going to measure this to make sure that we truly meet our purpose? This should give you a great 30,000 foot view of your project. So now you can zoom back into the project, get the tasks done that need to get done, and then occasionally zoom back out just to make sure that you are still meeting the same purpose for the same people. and measuring it consistently. This is a meditation that you can come back to every time that you are evaluating a current project or a new project. Come back to this meditation and ask yourself those broad questions. It will give your work so much more purpose. That's it for today on the Mindful Innovator Meditation series. Until next time.